The next tool we're going to talk about is the wall tool, and one where we get the most questions about. Mostly about why is it different from the draw tool? Because as you can see, we have continuous lines, we have our continuous lines and arcs, and we have our line and arc. And that's exactly the same thing we had in draw. You know, maybe a couple, there's not freehand anymore, but it's very close to what we had in draw. So what's the difference? And the biggest difference is thickness of the wall. So we can get into our wall properties down here. We're at 1 foot, let's say 2 feet for whatever reason, just to keep it simple. And then here we also can adjust our colors again. And let's go ahead and draw out a room using the wall. I'm going to switch back to our continuous lines because I like to draw it all at once. There we go. And why it gets a little different is, well, first of all, we had that thickness we could adjust to be more like a wall. But the biggest difference, in my opinion, is when we do our openings. So just to show you, I'm going to do a draw and just do a box over here using the draw tool. And then the openings. Let's grab a bay window. I'm going to duplicate it by dragging this. And we're gonna make them a little bit bigger so it makes a little more sense here. All right, now let's actually delete this other baby one. And let's clone this guy. So I'm cloning it, bringing it here, and then we'll grab the original. And when we bring that to a regular line, notice how one just sits on the line. That's when you use just the draw tool, but when you use the openings tool, and let's grab a door too to demonstrate this a little further. You know, all those 14-foot doors that you're used to seeing. See how the openings and the walls play together. So if you're doing a floor plan, I recommend doing it in the wall. And then if you're adding, you know, text or you're marking it up or you're marking different diagrams or electrical routing or whatever it might be, that's where the draw tool would come in over the wall tool. And then just like the draw tool, we could also highlight this. We can change the wall properties. Let's say, oh, well, we didn't need them 2 feet. We needed them 1 foot. Just like that. We could easily change that on all of our walls. So that covers both walls and openings. And again, ArcSite's always preloaded with a bunch of standard windows and doors to help you complete your floor plan.